what you're seeing right now is a minivan that is down in the water. You can see that the water is actually going into the car now.
Oklahoma and Texas are being hit with heavy rain, causing flooding and power outages throughout the states. And the bad weather.
Boomer Lake down here has right here a giant spill off that runs down into here. So if it overflows, it flows into here and just drains into the creek here. Yeah, it'll fill this creek up. True. So we've got record levels. The creeks and rivers are full, the dams are filled. We've got continued rain, possible thunderstorms, and severe thunderstorm watch for the rest of the day. So that one, the dams are of concern now because they're getting so full. That's why I'm here around here. Head of Public Works, obviously. Union, this is just for.
As of right now, we have 2 incidents going at the same time. There was a small apartment fire at 910. It's being contained. The extreme rain is causing us some issues with the dams at Boomer and Lake McMurray. There's no evacuation ordered at this point. We have people, the Corps of Engineers, watching things, and we have plans in place in case we do decide to evacuate later on. So right now, we're just keeping an eye on it and letting people do their jobs. Just stay where you're at.
Thank you.
Just an update, the flooding that we have, we still have the Corps of Engineers checking out the dam. There's still no danger at this point, but as a precaution, we are going to move the high school students, which are in the path. We're going to move them to OSU practice facility. They will be moving by bus to Sherman East Smithville, where they'll be taken care of. Parents, you're welcome to call if you need.
Yeah, look at this.
Update and to revise some of the information you were given earlier. The buses that were going to Sherman Smithfield have been rerouted to Morrison High School. Students will be taken to Morrison now.
Boomer Creek. So Boomer Creek is out of its banks, and we have a lot of rushing water currently.
Are you ready, Carl? Please. You gotta take care of this.
Areas surrounding Boomer Lake and houses adjacent should evacuate immediately. If you need help evacuating, call evacuation services at 342-HELP. And beware of low-lying bridges and standing water in the roadways.
There's a convention center. Oh, let's go there. Hutchins Memorial Auditorium. Awesome. Convention center. Pocket City.
Which one was your position?
That's right.
Okay, so due to massive rainfall in Stillwater in the past 24 hours, we've experienced extreme flooding, and due to this, we have evacuated the OSU campus, the areas around Boomer Lake, and all schools and hospital in Stillwater. And we have evacuated these residents to Ponca City, where the Red Cross has set up shelters at the Hutchinson Memorial Auditorium, the Ponca City High School, the casino, the airport, and the Ponca City West Middle School. And to get to these locations, we have blocked off East 51, 412 West, 177 North, and 108 North to Ponca City. So while evacuating, those are the roads you should take. And then also, due to failure to follow evacuation orders, 4 unidentified bodies have been discovered in the basement of Murray Hall. So we advise the general public to follow the evacuation roads to avoid further incidents, and those were the ones that I stated earlier. And then also state resources are being called in to help as well. We have 3 Blackhawks and Guthrie on standby in case needed for evacuation. Okay, that's all of the new information that I have as of now, so I'll open the floor up for questions.
So were those bodies, did they drown or were they
Yes, they drowned.
like put the lotion on the skin thing?
They definitely drowned. They ignored the evacuation order and decided to stay. Yes.
Was there only 4 casualties?
Yes, as of now. Yes.
Do you feel that the dam's infrastructure was outdated?
Aaron?
The Corps of Engineers is still evaluating the dams and their strength.
And so you brought the Corps of Engineers in?
Yes, the
Obviously,
Corps of Engineers has been brought in. Any state resources we could use have also been brought in.
Question. How'd you bring in all the state resources if you didn't talk to the State Department of Homeland Security? Question. That's me. Sat here for 2 days doing nothing. It's awesome.
We have the state emergency coordinator.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hands out Blackhawks. That's what he does now. Just saying.
Hands up. Any more questions?
Now you do have some
Anyone? Oh, did you have some questions? Oh, we have one in the back.
How long are schools out?
As of right now, we don't know. To be determined.
How many,
Because we'll have to wait until the flood's over and then assess the damages.
how many
And then make
people
that
say?
decision.
We don't have exact numbers, and fire and rescue are still searching and patrolling, making sure everybody evacuated properly.
Any kind of estimate on property damage?
None at this time.
4 victims were the students, and have you released the names?
As of now, they are still unidentified. Cannot answer either of those questions.
Could this have been prevented?
A flood is a natural disaster. It happened. We had people doing the best they could to make the situation better.
You said the 4 victims drowned. Are you medically trained enough to make that determination?
Personally, no.
I mean, you said it was
But-
without a doubt that they drowned. I'm just wondering
Yes,
how-
from the medical report that I received, that I looked at, they drowned.
All signs pointed to they drowned. We haven't got a medical
And
report
so,
just yet.
okay.
But as all the signs
We were both like that.
all the signs pointed to it appeared that they had drowned.
So they could have been shot. And weapons.
There were no gunshot wounds.
So there was a medical report.
But you don't have a medical.
So you know there are no gunshot wounds, but you don't have a medical report.
Based on their presence, there's no physical
Yes.
You
wounds.
said there was only 4 casualties in the basement. Does that mean we found his parents?
Yeah, we found his parents.
No, they were not involved.
We rescued him.
Oh, we haven't found your
They're more
parents yet.
We found his parents.
We found his parents.
We found his parents.
Who found it? Like firefighters or what?
Yes.
So who found his parents? The firefighters, police?
I just want to know,
I don't think
while
we
you were
found-
at school,
No, we didn't find his parents. We're not aware of the
True.
situation
Yeah,
of
We
finding
were kayaking
parents.
in Boomer
So.
Lake.
True.
This was way before the warnings to not do anything in Boomer Lake.
Are any of the
We were totally not aware of that situation.
Any city council member?
Say what?
Yes. Ask some questions, because it was your areas that got hit.
He said they,
So,
I have a question about the bodies. So, is it still flooding, right?
Yes,
The flood waters are still high.
yes.
They were found in the basement. Did a diver find them?
I would say,
Don't have exact details.
No details on how the bodies were found?
No, not the exact details, no. We just know they were found.
You said that they drowned in the basement, but there was also no property damage. So how did that work out?
We didn't say.
We didn't say
we
that.
didn't say there was.
We didn't know the estimation of the value of property.
Okay.
They said none.
My school went
Do you guys feel like you sounded the warning alarms at an appropriate time?
Yes.
or evacuations
Yeah.
signal went out before there was any flooding.
That's okay.
You feel like the police department is doing a good job alleviating the issues?
Yes.
Yes.
The police helped in preventing more casualties. They were involved in blocking off the areas to River Road, making sure all the evacuators. The fire department helped as well.
In the back.
In the building that was prone to flooding, was there any warning sirens or anything inside the building towards the basement?
Yeah, we sent out the.
Well, would that go to the basement of the possible eventually flooded building?
Yeah, they ignored
Was there a
Yeah.
warning system inside?
Yes. What happened in this situation, unfortunately, is that they ignored all the signs.
They were studying.
It appears that they that there was just a failure to follow evacuation orders.
So when you guys kicked me out of the room, what were you trying to hide from the media? 'Cause like as I left, you said, does the media know yet? Does the media know?
I think that was a personal thing, they just didn't like you.
I would.
I got dressed up and everything for you guys.
At the back.
Victims are solely responsible for their own deaths?
No, they're not.
You said they ignored the warning signs.
Who's responsible?
From what they have, it appears that they were.
From the information we have now, it appears that they were warned and that they chose not to evacuate with the rest of the Oklahoma State student body. Yes.
What all state resources did y'all use without asking me? I need something for my paper.
We'd like to direct that question over to this.
Right here. Can you read those off to me? I don't have my glasses on.
Read your list of resources you use.
We called in task forces from Noble County, Lincoln County, Logan County. We had Air Evac and Metaflight all on standby, all their units. We had Guthrie, Perry, and Pawnee sending EMS units this way, and all of which are county organizations, not state.
Where'd you get your Blackhawks?
Talked to the FEMA rep and had National Guard dispatched for the Blackhawks, sir.
Any other questions?
Don't you have to go through the state to even talk to the National Guard?
We haven't seen the
Responsibility of the governor. National Guard is state, FEMA.
But I'm saying, like, you wouldn't be able to use any of the resources that would come through the state.
Yeah, bureaucracy. Go ahead.
Yes.
Is search and rescue still going on? And if so, how successful or unsuccessful have they been?
Yes, search and rescue is still going on and they've been quite successful. As of now, they have not found any other casualties.
Did you have a question?
Do you plan on applying for federal aid for recovery?
Have to assess the damage first, before we make those decisions.
Are you up for re-election soon? Seriously, though, that like plays a lot like how you respond to your questions.
You want to answer?
Pass.
We'll get back to your question in a second, just go ahead.
I was going to ask, if people are calling the city council asking what they can do to help, what should I tell them? What can they do to help?
I would just send them to the Ponca City shelters.
Ponca City shelters can help?
What does the general public of Stillwater need at this time?
I think right now immediately they just need to evacuate.
What do they need as in like clothing or any other personal?
Red Cross is taking.
Yeah, Red Cross, yeah. I think right now our main concern is getting everyone out of the area. Assessing that once we know everyone is.
How will Stillwater prevent this from happening again?
It's a natural disaster. We can prepare as much as we want and try and have people on standby and emergency plans, but there's no way to prepare 100%.
One last question, and then I'm going to say a few things, and we'll get out here a little early. One last question. Okay, one last question. Good.
Can you answer his question?
Re-election.
No, I'm term limited. I don't care anymore.